I knew I wouldn't find real beauty in social media, glossy magazines, or beauty pageants. I didn't bother looking there. My search has led me to PADS, a group of men and women who in more ways than one showed me the value of humanity, camaraderie, and self-love. I, along with my family, followed them from their workout sessions at a clinic, their early morning practice at a marina, and finally to their competition at Dumaguete. This is the story.
How did PAD start?
PAD started a few years ago. We started as a volunteering program. Actually, we are still a volunteering program, and we started as a group of young professionals and students who socialize with deaf community, and then later on we then realized that it's not only the deaf community needs accessibility and also support from the community. So we ventured into working with people with disabilities in achieving that vision of a disability inclusive society through sporting activities or increasing participation in sports and development, and then formed PADS, or the Philippine Accessible Disability Services.
How did your involvement with PADS begin?
Actually, last year, yung brother ko, si Monching, he was the one who's involved with the Dragon Boat. And then, na-notice niya that I was getting bigger. Sabi niya, atin, taba mo naman kasi we're a family of 9 and I'm the only girl in the family. And ako lang tumalaki ang tiyan. Tapos sila, mga slim yung mga kapatid ko eh. So sabi niya, dapat mag-Dragon Boat. Kahit Ching, hindi ko na kaya yan. Kasi parang, with my age, no? Tapos, ayokong magising masyadong maaga. Although, lagi naman ako nagigising ng maaga. So, sabi ko, hindi ko kakayan. Sabi niya, ate, meron nga kaming malalaki, matataba daw ng mga babae. So, napag-isip ako, oh, okay, sige nga, masubukan. Pero at that time, siguro I was like, pa ako, yung parang, nasasad ako. So, sabi ko, okay, why don't I try this thing, this Dragon Boat thing? So, pumunta ako doon sa Newtown, Mactan Newtown. And then, sabi niya kasi maaga eh, parang 4 o'clock yata yon. Pero dumating ako ng late, mga 4:30 something or 5 na paalis na yung Aria. Monching was with Aria team. Tapos, nung naiwan, meron ako nakitang team doon, mga putulang paa, tapos merong nag sa akin, nagkipag-usap si Jonathan. Sabi niya, oh, ganito yung Dragon Ball. Siya yung nag-introduce sa akin. Pwede ba akong sumali dyan? Mga PWD man sila. Sabi ko, PWD man akong heart. Pwede ba akong appeal? Or ano kasi, SPED teacher din ako. Baka pwede. Oh, pwede ba? Tapos yun, they accommodated me so well na they're so friendly na yun, doon nag-start yung aking involvement with PADS.
Oh, okay. I know PADS because of Southwestern student ko dito. So, kanang ni support ang Southwestern nila. And mo to, I've heard about them. And then, I really like kanang water sports. I've attended swimming classes for like 4 years na. And then, I really love kanang the sea. I really love kanang mga, basta kanang anything, mulhumos tubig nga. I saw them sa Facebook pod, and then especially katong nakatawag sila sa Hong Kong, so they made a big name jud.
Ako nagsugod dito sa PAD since 2015. Then nag-start na siya. Then usama ko ka PWD president sa one of the president here in Mandawi City, and then the meeting sa federation na mo kung kinsa tong PWD nga ganahan mo bugsay diin ang pagbugsay part is ang advocacy nga ipakita na to sa mga katawhan nga inspired sa itong disability kamao dita mo appeal sa sama ng sports and And then, mo to ganaon sa kisay ganahan. Then, gi-encourage ko sa among president, among president niingon nga pwede ka ni Eva kay usaman ko ka diabetes type 2 patient, in which on that time 3 years na kong nag-maintain sa akong tambal. Then mo to nagsugod ko 2015. The first time na saw na ko ilahang advertisement na nag-need sila og baby paddlers, kay nakaingon jud ko sa akong self na I wanna try. Then that day and on that night, ninanghin ko sa akong parents na mapa can I join this group. So sa dihang gitubag nila na unsa na laman imuhang plano sa imong kinabuhi dyan ni pag-focus ko ng usara niya. Kato na time is wala pa jud plans sa akong life like new graduate, new license, like kapag jud ko kapadulngan ba like but akong main goal sa akong mind ato is dapat na ako'y work or at least maka-experience ko sa ako ang course, bahalag by sweldo. So, mao to then one of my friend told me na naado ko no i-held ang PADS na team building sa Southwestern University, which is under ko ato na trainee sa Sacred Heart Hospital. So, mao to na mura kog na-excite kay la. Coincidence kayo kay ganahan ko then nagitagway ang God na murag na-adjust connection ang both ba. Mao to then ni-appeal ko sa team building. Yang ato ko first naka-experience gyud ko unsa ang paddling with my co-batch and co-trainee sa Sacred Heart. So, then after that day sa muhang team building, nakaingon jud ko naganahan jud ko mo appeal sa PADS. Mo to, naka-decide jud ko na mo appeal ko sa PADS without permission sa akong parents at first kay murag against kay silang will ba kay kanang silang tan-aw na ko I'm too girly for that sport, I'm too kanang sassy with that sport, pero kabaw ko sa akong self na ganahan ko mo try og new, ganahan ko mo explore og new, or ganahan ko makabaw if ako ba na siya na connection or dili. So mana dira ko nailhan ng PADS sa ako ang life karon.
What are your main challenges of being an athlete?
The challenge of being an athlete is the commitment para nako commitment lang. Kay speaking of commitment, it involves time, manggod, and effort. But if you don't have time, you cannot give effort. And if you don't have an effort, you cannot give time or vice versa ang to for me ba. So, but if willing jud ka, you give time, you have kanang something to sacrifice para nakay commitment sa imong sports mo nang. For me, hard jud siya as an athlete ang commitment. But if you love that sport, daghang way para imo siyang madu. Dagunsa pa na mga challenges ang abot.
I think the first time I joined was like 2016. I had a lot of expectations and my physicality because I'm not really into sports before. I used to live a very unhealthy life. And later on, I realized that, hey, I can do things other athletes can. And I can do impossible things. So I'm truly proud of myself. And that there are people who look down to me and now I have gained their respect. And it's quite amazing that we're able to work as a team even if there are people with different disabilities, blind, deaf, polio, and other physical disabilities. So now people are looking for our team and they wanted to be part of our team, and we just want to show the people and invite them to be part of this beautiful program.
Ang pagmatag kadlawon. Magi number 1 kay nang sa ato ang life, trabaho lang 8 sa ako at 10 akong duty. Mata ko 8, okay na. Pero pag apil ako sa sport, kapuya di bangon, full time 4:30, dapat mag-alarm na ko 3:50. 3:50 alarm. Na, huyatid na. Lamia pa ito ko pero bugsay mi, naraba mi race, nami game. Ahat jud bangon. Muna kaana ko ang self-discipline na agid ganunay. So muna pinaka gyud nga matag kadlawon, then pag-balance sa time. Diin iguman og bugsay kara-kara na sa gigo. Kay napamatay panginabuhian. Oo nya. Pahuman ito manginabuhi na sa ta, manabaho na sa ta. Mo na pinaka-gid na mo. And then igabot sa race, normal ra man na nga maka-feel kag kulba. Labi na kung Pilipinas lang race, iglingi. Kadag kog tiil. Kadag kog lawas niya. Do kaya ka di. Pero kagalingon, kaya ni. O kaya mo. Manang makain sa kagalingon nga. Ang pinakagyud kung makita ka imo kontra, guman matagkadlawon, monitor sa time management, igabot sa race, maka-feel sa digid kalikayan mo nga maka-feel gid ka even nga naka-accept na ta for being PWD pero nagi time nga maka-feel gid gihapon niya. Kadag kos kontra, kadag og lawas, kadag og batiis. So pero still kaya ra gihapon. Kalang kasing-kasing lag hunahuna di lagit padaog.
How is PADS empowering PWDs in Cebu?
So our team is made of persons with disabilities, and we work our advocacy through dragon boating, regardless if what kind of disability you have. So they're all welcome, and we want to emphasize that a never give up attitude. So we empower persons with disabilities to come out and be involved in sports. Majority of them who are just at home and they develop a lot of health issues. That's why we want to show them that they have to be part of their disabilities. They have to be humble, and so that people will be able to look up to them and opportunities will open for them.
Dako gana mong pasalamat nga mga PWD dire lang, not only here in Cebu but sa tanan ging Cebu, PWD sa Pilipinas din naa ang PADS na niagak sa PWD. Nitabang sa PWD kay makita ang gid nato no nga walay individual persons or even sa government nga ni handle og sports nga sama niini nga sila mo nagdumala. Then dako nang pasalamat nga na ang PADS management nga nag-create kay nang dili lang ang among kaugalingon mo among na-encourage but also tanang PWD sa Pilipinas. Gani sa ubang country sa ganing PWD dahil mo message na mo nga amazed nga inspired sa mong disability like sa ako kuwang akong tudlo then sa akong kamot. Makaana mi nga nadako gig tabang ang PADS kay tungod sa amo daghang na-encourage, daghang nakaingon sa kaugalingon nga bisan di tinudog na ako'y disability no. Makamao di gapon ko mo appeal sa sama nga sports.
Ila jud gi-showcase nga disability doesn't mean inability. Ila jud gi make a point ba nga disabled people kanang dili lang accessibility ila hang gi pangita kundi kanang inclusion jud sa society.
Currently, we have a program called Sports for All, or Adaptive Sports and Recreation Rehabilitation, with the aim to increase accessibility of rehabilitation services for persons with disability. And we wanted to establish the Adaptive Sports Program here in Cebu, noting that the reality among persons with disabilities, or for those persons who acquire disability, is that there are a lot of processes or na undergo niya in terms of like depression, or there are no other opportunities being given to him or offered to him once they have disability. So we wanted to emphasize on access to sports as one of those channels, and at the same time contribute towards strengthening or advancing programs on rehabilitation for persons with disability. And this is also one way that we can identify potential athletes. One good thing about adaptive sports is that it's the sport who makes modifications, so there's no boundaries between persons with disabilities and those without disability. So it's the sport himself who creates modifications so that a person with disability can participate together or appear alongside with other athletes in a particular game. So, and that's one philosophy we wanted to emphasize in this community.
How do the females contribute?
Ang usa ra gyud nga ako ikasulti nga strong lang gid ta for being a woman, and then dili na to ibutang sa tong hunahuna nga babae man ko, ako'y mahimo. No, ibutang lang sa nung una nga babae ko, na ako'y pulos nga nang nakos kalibutan. And then bisag babae ko kaya nako. Kaya gid nako kay nang ano, ang kahadlok kakulba naara na sa huna. Pero kung imo ibutang sa mong kasing-kasing kung unsa imong gi-aim sa imong kinabuhi, walay dili mahimo, walay imposible kung ibutang gyud sa tong hunahuna. Always think positive. Wala lagi na negative. Babae ko, babae lagi ko nya. Musabay masad ko sa lalaki, kailangan i-train sad ko. Oh.
Women in general, they play an integral part in the development of our nation. Women in our culture, no, they play a huge part in our family. So, and I think women, regardless of their background, I think they should play equal part in our society. It's just that how we see women, or how particularly women with disabilities. No, it's how people, or the stereotype towards women in performing jobs or outputs. It's quite challenging on how people see it. But we just want to prove to everyone, that regardless if you are a woman or a man, you play both equal parts in contributing towards development.
What is real beauty for you?
Para nako ang real beauty is more on siguro sa mga tao, more on siguro sa unsay makita nato sa gawas nga panyo. But sa ako ang tinuod gid nga beauty para nako unsay naa sa imong hunahon, unsay imong naa sa imong kasing-kasing. O kay nang ano, magunsa man ang nindot kag pamayhon, kompleto ka. Pero imong batasan day di sad makaon og iro, di ba? Pero para nako ang tinuod gid nga beauty sa usa ka tawo magikan gid sa imong kasing-kasing. O kung sa imong gipakita nga to sa imong isig kaingon, kung sa imong through action or words man nga mogawas imong hunahuna or sa imong ba mo gid para nako may pinakanindot gid nga beauty gid para nako.
The way you see yourself. When you are comfortable with your body, with the clothes that you wear, I think that's beauty. When you are comfortable doing things that you wanted to do, that is beautiful. Kung gusto mo lang tumahimik, okay, that's being sexy. Magbasa ka ng libro, that's you ikaw yan Hindi yun ibang tao. Hindi yun nakikita sa kailangan. Kasi meron, you should know how to carry yourself, and that's being sexy, no? Pero kung hindi ka naman komportable dun sa damit na na gusto niya, di ba? Kung ano ka, kung anong gusto mo. Gusto mo lang sa buhay mo, gusto mo maglaba ka lang. That's you. You wanted to become a housewife. Ayaw mo magtrabaho kasi you wanted to take care of your children. Then go! That's being sexy. That's being beautiful. Di ba? Because we were created with the image and likeness of God. So it's how we see ourselves, not other people.
For me, the real beauty is looking back kung unsa imong nasugdan. Like, even though kung unsa imong na-attain karon, like unsa ka kang successful karon na day, karon na future, makaingon ka na beauty ka or beautiful ka sa imong self if kabaw ka kung unsa ka sa una, unsa ka kapugri sa una, unsa ka kalisod sa una, kay di man ka mahimo anak karon if wa to nahitabo nimo before. So for me, real beauty is going back to the past and being thankful for that all struggles and problems na imong na-encounter sa life. If you just love what you do, gawas ra man na imong glow, gawas ra na imong happiness, and then for me that's real beauty na jud. More genuine jud nga face nimo.
Being simple and happy and contented. That's it.
I think real beauty is that it doesn't really matter if you have disability. I think disability does not define beauty. People judge you because of how you look. But I think we want to show them that we are we got to show that we are I think true empowerment is beauty, and the experience that we learn brings out the best in us, and the coaches and the staff see how good we are, and they forget about our disability. And I think that's the best way of emphasizing what beauty really is. Is that people learn from us, and we get to learn from each other, especially those without disabilities. So I think that's very inspiring, and I think that's the true meaning of beauty.
Media has become one of the greatest mediums in the dissemination of ideologies that subjugate women. Having us believe that our value lies in our bodies, we are tied down and coerced to earn our merit by being objects that are pleasing to others. We were made to think that our bodies are not entirely ours, and society does have a say on how it must be shaped, figured, colored, and aged. While following PADS Women's Dragon Boat team, my family and I witnessed how they pour their heart and soul in what they do, from their practice sessions up to the moment they claimed their championship award. They pushed themselves to the limit and strive to maintain their impeccable discipline. They broke barriers, challenged norms, and completely changed the playing field. PADS taught me a lot about humanity. In the process of doing so, they also helped me understand and redefine the meaning of beauty. Objectification and self-objectification has long been a source of anxiety and depression regardless of gender, race, or age. We tend to look at ourselves through the eyes of a third person, setting our limits, focusing on our faults, stripping away our sense of self, and blinding us from seeing what truly matters. We are more than just bodies. We are humans, capable of loving, making a change, and living our lives to the fullest. No one has the right to dictate to you what is beautiful, what is valuable, or what is real. We must not merely exist, but live. Let me say it again. Women are more than just bodies. Pay no mind on what society, media, or pop culture would have you believe. That watered-down version of you is not the real you. We must strip off the bias and the labels and see ourselves beneath those superficial layers. Your only limit is the one you set for yourself. Love your body, but know that your body is not all that you are. You are what you feel, what you think, what you dream, what you believe, and what you love. Loving yourself is a lot like loving someone else. You care, you nurture, you protect, you accept, you forgive, you celebrate. Your real beauty is your humanity.
We spent the weekend getting even. Ooh. We spent the late nights making things right between us. But now it's all good, babe. Roll that backward, babe, and play me close. 'Cause girls like you run around with guys.
Sino malakas? Sino magaling? Sino matapang? Sino champion sa women? Sino may commercial? Sino babalik sa buglasan? One team! One team! One team! One team! Ano masarap na sumunod? Ano masarap na sumunod? Sino magaganda? Sino mga sexy? Sino mga hot? 1, 2, 3!
This is Mercedes Olavides, wife, mother, student. I am a woman, I am enough. Kung grupo gani tang mabugsay, importante kaayo ang panaghiusa. Aron ang bangka paspas ug mopadulong sa usa ka direksyon. Sama kini sa atong
paningkamot nga mailhan ug masabtan sa kadaghanan ng atong babayhanong katungod. Dili ta pwede na mamili lang sa kung unsa ang atong pangambisugan ug itugyan sa pipila ka mga magamhanan nga ipagsangka kita sa matag usa aron diktahan ang atong paghunahuna ug paglihok. Kitang mga babae angay nga magkahiusa ug maghatag ug kusog sa matag usa aron ang atong bangka maabot ang atong gustong maabot.